Hi guys, so this video today is going to be about what motivates me in general in life. So right now, what motivates me is I work about two jobs. I work about 40 hours a week, and sometimes I overwork myself to burn out. I do 50, 60 hours a week, and then I work out 3 days a week as well. So I have a long schedule. The reason that I feel so motivated to work out is it keeps me grounded, and I don't have to worry about my health when I'm older. So that's why I work out even though I have a crazy work schedule. So I always try to make time for working out. Some weeks I do work out, some weeks I don't, just because the fact that I'm pushing my body to work. Sometimes I work like 12-hour work weeks. No, not 12-hour work weeks, 12-hour days. Sometimes I'm doing 13-hour days, even 16-hour days, and I'm very exhausted. So it's like those type of days I necessarily don't work out because I'm just so tired. Like I can't physically do it. Pretty much when I do a double shift, I just go straight to bed. And what motivates me right now is knowing that nobody else is going to be doing what I'm doing right now. Nobody's working the amount of hours I'm working. Nobody's going to do it because they're just going to want to work the regular hours, 40 hours a week, and call it a night, which I don't blame them. Not everybody has the capacity to work as many hours. Not everybody's gonna want to do it. I was out of a job for about 4 months, and it was very hard to find a job. And there were days where I wanted to give up because I couldn't find a job. And you know, I finally found a job, so now it's like I want to work just so I don't have to feel like I'm being lazy. You know, so that's why I work a lot. For the gym wise, I just want to be healthy. I want to be stronger. I want to look more presentable. I don't want to be weak because if you're too weak, then it's like you can't do anything. I want to still be mobile at an old age, and I just want to be healthy. I don't want my bones to be weak. Working two jobs, I feel like most people have to do it because you don't get paid much with the low pay rate. So that's why I do two jobs. Most people say like it's impressive that you're doing all these hours, but it's like it's because they wouldn't do it themselves. And I don't blame anybody who doesn't want to work as many hours as I work. If I could do 72 hours a week, I probably would try doing that. But I feel like my body won't be able to take that amount of stress, so but that's what motivates me, and seeing progress, just working out, seeing my body change, going from no muscles to some muscles, you know, that's what motivates me to keep on going with the gym, even though the results are very slow. And I appreciate that the results are very slow because it gives you more to push yourself. One thing I remind myself when things get hard is that nothing comes easy. So, like, if you want something great, you really have to put in that time and effort in. And that's why I keep doing what I'm doing right now. Like any other person would have been quit trying to do two jobs already, working 60 hours a week, cutting off your sleep, doing overnight shifts from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. and doing a 6 a.m. to 2 or doing a regular shift right after that instead of sleeping. Most people would just quit and give up or quit a job, you know, especially if the job isn't enjoyable. I just do it because I know how hard it was to find a job. So that's why I keep on grinding. And plus, I feel like I feel like my dreams will come true one day. So that's why I feel like that's why I'm doing it, you know? I could have a story like this is how I started, this is what it took, and if you want to follow the plan, you can follow it. If you don't want to follow it, that's up to you. But I just know that it wasn't easy for me to get to where I'm at, you know? I'm still chasing my dreams. I'm still working out. I'm still creating content. Like this, I don't take days off. Like I literally get like maybe 1 to 2 days off, and then that's pretty much it. Like I don't get like 1 to 2 days off, and I literally push myself because if you're not pushing yourself, who's gonna push you? Like nobody's gonna push you. You gotta want it more than anything. Like, do you want to just wake up and not have a purpose in life? Like, not having a purpose is worse than just working, you know? So I'm motivated by results. I'm motivated by the prize. I'm motivated by just having a goal. Like, having a goal is what the true motivation is. Like, what is your goal? Is your goal bigger than what anybody else could do? Because if it's not, then what's the point of even going for it? Your goals have to be bigger than anything. It can't be easy, and you know one thing about your goals. You know it's not going to be easy, and two, you know that it's achievable. Only you know that it's achievable. Nobody else can tell you that it's achievable or not. Because 9 times out of 10, nobody's going to agree with what you have to say. Nobody's going to agree with you. So, you know, so why not just do it? Get up. Get up and do it. Like, it's there for you to do it. Have fun with life. Don't treat your life like there's nothing in front of you. Like there's something there. Like go for it. People want the most quickest instant gratification, and then they wonder why nothing happens. Like nothing big happening in your life because you just want the easy route. You know, so that's why I do what I do, you know, and nobody can question what I do. Like, oh, you're working so much, you need to relax. Like, yeah, I know I need to relax. My body will tell me, not you. You don't have to tell me my body needs to relax, you know? So, but that's what motivates me. And what motivates me is I have big goals. The people I meet every single day, you know, the personalities I meet, and you never know when the opportunity is going to come. So that's why I'm always prepared for it. You know, I could meet somebody and boom, my life has changed right then and there. But if I wasn't working towards it, or if I wasn't working at anything, and nobody's gonna want to pay attention to what I have, you know, because I don't have anything. So just have a resume, you know, have a resume ready. Because if you're not ready, then you're not serious. You know, you have to take life serious. You have to wake up sometimes. And sometimes it takes you being tired of something multiple times, you know. Yeah, you're tired the first time, but then you just like, you know, you push it to the side. But once you're really tired of it, then you're really gonna take your life seriously. You know, I want more for myself, and I feel like I deserve more. I know what my life is about. It's about motivating and inspiring somebody to be great. You know, you are already born great. You know, you just have to take whatever greatness that you have in you and bring it out. No matter how big or how small it may seem to somebody else, your change can make a difference, a major difference. Like, and that's what people don't realize. People don't realize that you can make change. It's like, why are you scared of making a change? It's either you make the change or the change changes you. And you're not gonna, like, failure, it's here for a reason. It's only there to push you, but if you just stay in scarcity mode, then you're not gonna elevate in life. So just elevate in life as much as you can. because you're only going up from here. You're not going down. You're not going down. You're only going up. So why take anything easy? You know, life can really change your mindset. It's all about in your mind. Already think that it's there for you. Already work towards it as if it's already there. Believe in yourself like nobody else will believe in you. Have fun. And that's it. My motivation is deeper than just money and prized possessions. Because you could always achieve that stuff, but then when you achieve it, then what else is there left, you know? So that's why I always go for greater things. Like one day to be able to help people, you know, be self-aware or just help people to change their life, you know? Whether it's big, small, any contribution counts to this world, to the society. Because most people are either not self-aware or they're just blind. And sometimes you just need to put on your glasses and just wake up. And that's all. Like people are so drugged up about coffee. It's like, oh, I'm tired. You know, you're not tired. You're just not in the mood to do what you want to do, you know? So just do something that makes you happy, that makes you get up every day wanting to feel alive. Because if you don't feel alive, 9 times out of 10, your soul has left your body. And for your soul to come back, you have to be happy. That's the only way to do it. But that's what motivates me, even though I work a lot. You know, some days it's not worth it, some days it is, but you just have to be grateful for what you have. Like, you know, I wanted a job for the longest, and now this is my opportunities that I got, and I'm taking it. And I've been at it for about 4 months, so everything's been going well so far. No promotions yet, but hoping for the best. You know, I've been very nice at my job, so being nice will take you a long way. So I'm just hoping that whatever is supposed to be for me, it comes with good intentions. And that's one thing in life. You have to be intentional with every step that you take. If you're not intentional with, then you're just drifting. And I don't want to be drifting away in life because life is limited. We don't know how long we have. So therefore I cannot just waste any time that I have. So but thank you for watching this video of why I'm motivated, and thank you for watching. Let's go.